Today, we're diving into the story of Cyrus the Great, a leader whose journey from a young boy to a powerful king exemplified God's ability to work through anyone to fulfill his divine purposes. Cyrus's story intertwines with God's plan, demonstrating that God can raise up leaders from unexpected places to bring about his will. This story reminds us that God's plan can work through anyone, shaped by divine orchestration and blessed to bring freedom and justice. Just as he chose Cyrus to lead with mercy, integrity, and strength, God calls us to live courageously and with purpose, trusting in his plan for our lives. In the journey of Cyrus, we see the beauty of redemption, God's unwavering faithfulness, and his sovereign hand at work, making way for his people to be restored. Cyrus was born into a unique heritage that was instrumental in his future path. His grandfather, Astyages, was the king of Media, a powerful empire in the ancient world. Known for his strength and ambition, Astyages ruled over a vast land. However, his focus on power and self-interest led to a reign marked by cruelty and oppression. Cyrus's mother, Mandane, was Astyages' daughter, known for her compassion and quiet wisdom. When she was born, a prophecy claimed that Mandane would bear a son who would overthrow Astyages and rule over a united kingdom. Driven by fear, Astyages tried to prevent the prophecy by marrying Mandane to a lesser nobleman from Persia, thinking this would keep her offspring from challenging his throne. Mandane and her husband, Cambyses I, were blessed with a son named Cyrus. His birth was filled with anticipation and apprehension due to the prophecy surrounding him. His grandfather Astyages, still fearful of losing his kingdom, ordered that the infant Cyrus be taken away and killed. But the servant assigned to carry out this grim task couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he handed the child over to a shepherd and his wife, who raised Cyrus as their own in secret. Growing up in the hills, Cyrus learned strength, resilience, and humility, qualities that shaped him into a great leader. As a young boy, Cyrus stood out among the other children with his natural ability to lead. Despite his modest upbringing, his heart was full of kindness and wisdom. People around him sensed there was something unique about him, though they did not know his true identity as royalty. As he grew older, he gained a reputation for his strength, courage, and fair judgment. The local community respected him for his integrity and sense of justice, qualities that would later shape his rule. In his early adulthood, Cyrus's true identity became known, and he discovered his royal heritage and the prophecies surrounding his life. Realizing his calling, Cyrus sought to unite the Persian and Median people, fulfilling the prophecy that he would overthrow his grandfather, Astyages. When the time came, Cyrus led a strategic campaign against his grandfather's forces. Rather than fighting out of hatred, Cyrus focused on creating a unified and just kingdom. Astyages, realizing the prophecy had come to pass, surrendered. Rather than enacting vengeance, Cyrus showed mercy, embodying a rare mix of strength and compassion. After uniting Persia and Media, Cyrus's journey took him to Babylon, the greatest empire of the time. Babylon held many nations captive, including God's people, the Israelites. Cyrus's conquest of Babylon was strategic and swift. When he entered the city, he was welcomed as a liberator rather than a conqueror. Cyrus's compassion led him to issue a decree allowing the Jewish people to return to Jerusalem and rebuild the temple. This act fulfilled a divine prophecy and marked Cyrus as a chosen instrument in God's plan to restore his people. His rule over Babylon was characterized by tolerance, respect for different cultures, and a focus on justice. Cyrus's reign became a symbol of God's justice and mercy, impacting not only the Persian Empire but the lives of countless individuals, including God's chosen people. His legacy was one of kindness, unity, and reverence for God's plan, showing that true greatness is found in compassion and humility. Even though he ruled a vast empire, Cyrus left behind a legacy of peace, justice, and faithfulness. His story reminds us that God's purposes can be accomplished through anyone, regardless of their background. He is remembered as a king who fulfilled God's will, bringing people together under a banner of kindness and faith. Let's explore the powerful lessons for our lives today. 1. God's plans are unstoppable. Astyages tried to prevent God's will, but God's plan was unstoppable. Even today, when we feel limited or obstructed, God's promises cannot be thwarted. Psalm 33 verse 11, the plans of the Lord stand firm forever, the purposes of his heart through all generations. 2. God protects and provides. Cyrus's life was miraculously saved, reminding us that God watches over his own, even when circumstances seem bleak. 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 3, the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. 3. Mercy and leadership. Cyrus teaches us the importance of showing mercy, even when we have the power to exact revenge. True power lies in forgiveness and kindness. Matthew 5 verse 7 says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." 4. God's plan of redemption through us. Just as God used Cyrus to free his people, he can use us to bring freedom, healing, and peace to others when we follow his lead. 5. Leaving a legacy of faith. Cyrus's story challenges us to consider the legacy we want to leave. May we strive to live in a way that honors God and leaves a lasting impact on others. Proverbs 10 verse 7 says, "The memory of the righteous is a blessing." As we reflect on the incredible story of Cyrus, we're reminded of the power of God's hand weaving through our lives, often in ways we cannot yet see. Cyrus's journey reveals how even the most unexpected paths can be a part of God's grand design. It's a story of divine guidance, where an ordinary life transformed into one of extraordinary purpose. Through Cyrus, we learn that God not only directs our steps but also prepares us to be vessels of his love, justice, and mercy. God's calling may bring us through trials, uncertainties, and mysteries, yet his hand is ever present, shaping us to fulfill his perfect will. Just as Cyrus was chosen to deliver freedom and hope, we too are called to walk in God's light, reflecting his faithfulness and grace. Let us take heart in knowing that our lives, like Cyrus's, are part of a greater purpose, and as we align with God's plan, we become bearers of his transformative love. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you'll never miss these powerful lessons from God's Word. Let's share God's love and spread his eternal faithfulness to others. Your subscription is truly appreciated. God bless you.